Yeah. Yeah.
I would be sweaty.
Yeah. Over here. Oh, okay. You're right.
I could go a little further. I'm gonna say we're walking on Athabasca Glacier in, I had that hanging by my safety tether.
I want to try the glacier water.
Yeah, I don't know where they have it set up.
I mean, I think you can right here.
Do you want a video here?
Yeah, we can video here. I'm just gonna say.
Make sure this stays up.
I can move it up a little bit further on my thing so that it. I'm gonna say we're standing on Athabasca Glacier, walking on Athabasca Glacier in Jasper National Park at the Columbia Icefield.
That's fine.
Okay. And then you can video me getting a drink of the water.
Okay. Do you want me to go now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hi, we are walking on Athabasca Glacier in Jasper National Park at the Columbia Icefields, and I am going to drink from this glacier water. All right, I'm gonna do like a push-up, I think. I thought I was gonna put my face in it. Oh. Okay, that's good. Yeah. It tastes like ice. It's all over my face. Would you like to try the glacier water?
Oh, I think I would.
All right. Your turn.
But you have to hold my camera.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Stop it.
Told you I was gonna lick it.
There you, very good. There you go.
You still recording?
I'm still recording, yeah. All right, so the glacier comes all the way up. Let's walk up this way.
I cooled off. Now
yeah. I'm GoProing right now. I mean, I've been GoProing, so it's gonna show me like
that's fine.
going down.
Oh, okay. You gotta get back to that.
Short little snap video. I'm going to try to get some close-ups of the edge of the Athabasca Glacier where it meets the Columbia ice shelf, Columbia Icefield. Do you want to keep that lens?
Yeah, I'll keep this lens on. That's fine.
It goes down to the same,
Yeah,
I mean,
About.
1 millimeter.
right. Thank you.
So it should still be hot.
Okay. Sure, let's go over there. Yeah, I think you can go with a tour, a glacier hiking tour. Hey, take a picture of me for Insta.
Quite snippy up there.
Hold on. What is it doing? There we go. Okay, it's ready.
It's videoing.
Oh.
You and your stupid Apple phones.
Start over.
All right, just take small steps.
Story. Okay, now this card. Okay, now you can take a picture of me.
Take a picture of you taking a picture of me.
Yep.
I guess it just takes that one snapshot and then you gotta do something with it.
Yep. And now I have to post it. I have to add a caption.
Here, you want to get a picture of the flag?
Huh?
Get a picture of the flag.
Yeah. I think this is the line for the flag. I don't know that this GoPro video footage is gonna be very good.
I mean, there may be something. Who knows?
All right.
It's just hard drive space.
Hi. 5 minutes, that's us.
That was fast.
Yeah,
We'll have just enough time.
hopefully.
I've got to snap it up a little bit.
Work that so I can get you guys?
Oh, I'll just get her. I don't like being.
We only have 5, we have less than 5 minutes, so.
Oh, all right. Okay.
They
no
were
worries.
calling our bus number,
All
so
right.
we're hoping to
Oh,
be
that
able
was
to
you,
make.
okay.
Yeah, they were hoping we'd make it.
It's always slower when you're in a hurry, right?
Right, yeah. Oh, well.
You guys can go ahead of us.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
thank
we're
you.
on another
Are
bus.
you?
No, no,
Oh,
we're-
okay.
We're on another bus, so
There you go. There you go.
no problem.
I think we'll make it.
Just in case you need it.
You guys need me to take you a picture?
No, he's just gonna do me. So, but
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
I know. Looks like that's where you work for, right? Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Yeah, I saw. One more. Okay.
Go ahead, Amy.
Okay. Are you videoing me? Or are you videoing? Do you just want to go here? Because
Oh, sorry.
A little bit warm as well. Most of the windows should be able to slide side to side, but they can get a bit stuck with the dust in the groove. So give it a go if you would like.
We'd have to be one more back.
Yeah.
Even if we could get it over. The battery's going out. run it out.
Okay.
Now, if you look out to the left-hand side, we can see Mount Andromeda. Now, Mount Andromeda is in the shape of a C, and that's because Andromeda Glacier that sits inside it is a CERT-independent glacier, meaning that it is its own body of ice, and as the glacier is moving, it's actually cutting into the mountain to make more space for ice, which is why it is also in the shape of a C. Now that you've all experienced our glacier in the glorious sunshine during the day, does anyone think that they would be
Did that
brave
work?
enough to actually camp out here for a night?
Focusing
On the glass.
Maybe? But now in the late 1800s,
What are you
there's actually a
The
river
ma-
going
the manual
around the
focus?
Canadian Rockies.
You are?
But there
Yep.
are two peaks out here taller than the Himalayas. Now someone who heard
There?
about
Right
this
there.
rumor was
Okay.
a mountaineer
Just
named
leave it right there.
Norman
Okay.
Colley. He travelled up the valley with the help of some First Nation groups in search for these two peaks. And once he reached this plateau, he continued up to the Athabasca mountain, being the first recorded ascent in 1898. And once he reached the top, he looked all around and very quickly realized that all of the peaks around here are about half the size of the Himalayas, about 3,400 to 3,900. But he didn't let that get him down because he saw the ice fields. So he climbed down the mountain, came up onto the Athabasca Glacier, camped out here for a couple nights before continuing up onto the ice field and camping out there for a week. Now Norman Colley absolutely fell in love with the area. He actually declared worldwide that he had discovered a whole new world just below his feet made of ice. And I mean, if you find an area that's 165 kilometers square wide, it would definitely feel like a new world. Now Norman Colley and his mates climbed a lot of peaks in the region for the first recorded time, naming most of them after themselves, but they did name the Athabasca Mountain and the Athabasca Glacier after the Cree First Nations language, meaning where the reeds grow. So the mountain and the glacier are named after the Athabasca River.
Point it down just a little bit. There you go.
And as we are going through our tire wash again, if you can, check out the left-hand side of the bus on the edge of our glacier.
It's hard to
You'll
point
notice
it down
the
with
start of
that.
an ice cave formation. So most ice caves collapse at the start of summer, and then they start the reformation process with the glacial meltwater. Then they get buried by snow in the winter before revealing themselves in the spring, and then starting their process all over again.
Get that. Tilt it. Can you tilt and get that?
I'm thinking getting it.
Yep. That just looks cool.
Yeah.
And now that we're back on our ice core moraine, if you look right in front of us, we can see the lateral moraine that we travelled down, and across the valley, the other moraine. Now this indicates to us that our glacier used to be 2 kilometers in width. Now it is 1 kilometer. We also have terminal moraines which indicate how long our glacier used to be. These terminal moraines are behind the Discovery Centre, behind the car parks. So this tells us that our Athabasca used to be 8 kilometers.
Oh my God, that's
in
gonna be
length.
so shaky.
Now it's 5 kilometers and we travelled up 1 kilometer of it. Now I want everyone to take a moment to imagine just how much ice used to be out here. Think about the glacier stretching above our heads, reaching the top of these lateral moraines, all the way down past the car park. Now that's a lot of glacial ice that used to be in this valley. The most recent time in history where there was this much ice was in 1843. So since 1843, our glacier has been receding, leaving behind glacial lakes that are purely made up of that melted water. You can see 2 lakes out to our left here. Now the second lake just past that dirt hill is called Sunwapta Lake. And the lake closest to us here does not have a name yet, and that's because it did not start forming until 2015. And only in 2022 was it the size of a kiddie pool, and now it's the size that we see here. I did try to convince Parks Canada to name it Katy Lake, but they didn't quite jump onto that idea as quickly as I hoped. But in all seriousness, our Athabasca Glacier is melting at its fastest known rate, especially in the last 10 years. It's currently melting down 5 meters each year and melting back 30 meters. That is on top of it growing 15 meters with gravity. This gives our Athabasca Glacier a life expectancy of 30 to 50 years. Now 30 years is a bit more of a doomsday, 50 years is more realistic, but we're hoping for 80 to 90 years by spreading information on these tools about just how vital and important our glaciers are. And I'm going to talk more about that at the top of our moraine. But if we look out to the left, we can see that pointy peak across the highway is Mount Wilcox, one of Norman Colley's friends in which they climbed the Athabasca together. To the left of that is Tankle Ridge. We've got 2 golden eagles that live up there that we can sometimes see soaring around our mountains. And if we look out to the right-hand side, we can really see how much glacial ice sits inside Mount Andromeda out there and how it's affecting the mountain. And this rocky moraine in front of us we call Asteroid Alley, simply because there are constantly really large boulders and mudslides that can come down. They can be really entertaining to watch. So on our way up our moraine, keep your eyes out for any rocks coming down. Enjoy these views of the lakes and the valley. And you can use these lateral moraines to imagine just how much ice used to be out here. Think of it stretching to the top of these moraines all the way down past the car parks. And we will make our way up shortly, just after this vehicle in front of us goes by. Lovely, now we are back at the top of our moraine. I've talked a bit about how our glacier has changed and shaped this valley, but all of our ice in the Canadian Rockies is very powerful and has a lot of history. So the most recent ice age that occurred out on this continent was 18,000 years ago. There was also ice out on our Icefield that is recorded to be over 100,000 years old. So since then, our glaciers have been shaping valleys and river systems across the country. Now, valleys that have been shaped out by glaciers are in the shape of a U. Valleys that have been shaped out by rivers are in the shape of a V. Now, there are actually river systems from the Columbia Icefield that reach all three oceans around Canada, the Pacific, Atlantic, and the Arctic. You can also think of our glaciers as really large water towers. So as they are melting, they are releasing vital water into our river systems for all environments and ecosystems, including the ocean, but as well as water for us, for our consumption, for our agriculture, for our electricity, our hydroelectricity. And it's not just us out here that understand how important they are, but the UN does as well. So the United Nations has declared 2025 the year of glacial preservation, since 75% of our fresh drinking water here on Earth is held within glaciers globally. Now, in our Discovery Centre today, there is a glacial gallery on our basement floor, which I highly recommend checking out if you have time today. It has some incredible photography of glaciers that you just cannot see unless you're in a helicopter. And it is also partnered up with the UN Declared Year if you'd like to learn more about that. Now, on our glacier today, you may have noticed that the Athabasca is one of the most accessible glaciers around. We get lots of visitors like yourself coming out here each day. We have lots of mountaineers come out here to climb the peaks and feel on top of the world, and lots of scientists as well. Now, scientists are able to drill holes down into the ice in which they can carbon date layers of the ice of when they were formed and what was happening in the atmosphere at the time. For example,